Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today is sit at home in Enugu. Today is Monday, being sit at home in Enugu, and Enugu is in eastern part of Nigeria. So I'm going out to ask people around, to ask people in Enugu what they feel about the sit at home and how they want the government to resolve it. So let's go. So guys, I've actually not done this before, talking to strangers around, but let me just try it today. Let's see how it goes. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, can I have 2 minutes of your time? A minute of your time. I want to ask you a question. Yeah. Please, I want to ask you. Good afternoon. How is your market going?
Fine.
Please, I want to ask you how you feel about the sit at home. How you feel about how you feel about the sit at home in Enugu, in the eastern part of Nigeria?
In sit at home in Enugu
Yes.
is how somehow because we they do that at home. We know they like them.
Okay, you know they like the sit at home share.
Yeah.
So how do you think it can be resolved? How do you want the government to resolve it? How do you think? What do you want make the government do? Make they resolve am?
We want to government to talk about the sit at home
Okay, you
because
want the government to talk about the sit at home.
yeah.
Okay, no wahala. Thank you. They will see. Okay, ma, thank you. Now let's go. Let's go to that. Let's go there. Hello, good afternoon. Can I have a minute of your time? I want to ask you a question. Okay. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the sit at home in Enugu every Monday? And tomorrow as well is also sit at home. They added tomorrow. How do you feel about sit at home?
Um, it's quite difficult because it's switch because it make us not to go to school.
Okay, you're,
For
you're a student.
yes, yes,
So
yes,
you see, because you're making us to go to school.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, do you want the government to resolve it or do you want the sit at home to continue?
I want it to stay for now first.
Okay. You want to
So,
stay for
yes,
now fair
yes,
because
yes,
of you want to enjoy.
yes.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's go. So guys, we are going to meet the third person. Hello, good afternoon. Please, can I have a minute of your time? Please, I want to ask you, how do you feel about the sit at home in Enugu? Does it affect you or something like that?
Ihe ma ihe mebụla nọ maka ọchịchị ya na-achị onye ọbụla na ndị
Okay, Makagin.
maka amaghị m emechi ka onye ọbụla ka Adamma anyị siri n'ọrụ ebe ọ nọ
Mm,
were okwenekwe anụ ya otu o siri n'ọrụ ebe ahụ
mm.
hụ na ha agagharị ka onye ọbụla si agagharị
Okay, ka onye na-ekwu maka ya.
maka nna adịkarị nụla
Okay, otu o si n'ọrụ ka anyị ji wee nọ sit at home ọkụ ya.
yes na
So guys, we are still asking people around. Daddy, good afternoon, sir. Daddy, please can I have a minute of your time? Please can I have a minute of your time? Okay, Daddy, I want to ask you what you think, what you feel about the sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Um, Forget about it. I don't have anything to say. Sit at home, well, it's good anyway.
Okay, you feel it's good.
Well, it's good now until they get what they are
What they
struggling
are
for.
struggling for.
Yeah, there's something they are struggling for.
Okay,
Maybe this man and Nandi can
yes, sir.
they have to release him now.
Okay,
That's the
okay,
major thing, and give the Igbos what they want, what they need. That's what we need.
okay. So you're saying the sit at home should continue till he's released and they are granted their.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
thank you. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, ma. Can I have a minute of your time? I want to ask you something. What do you feel about the sit at home? How do you feel about the sit at home in eastern part of Nigeria, in Enugu?
My dear, this is at home is very, very, very bad for us.
Okay.
At least the people that's living in it is living with in a miserable life, many things in it.
Okay.
One, sometimes you will run without nobody is pursuing you. Why people is in many ways of problems.
Okay.
So only God will save us about this sit at home.
Amen. So what? How do you want the government to resolve it? What do you want? What will you say the government should do to resolve the sit at home?
Mm, if they can put mouth on it,
Okay.
it's better. At least let people be going, because sometimes some people can sell pure water and get food for their meal a day, and that day they did not go to market and have that sell, they cannot have food.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if they can resolve it for the poor people, not
Yes.
for big
Okay.
people,
Okay.
so if God can help them,
Okay.
let them resolve it for us.
Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay. Okay, ma.
you.
Good afternoon, ma. Yeah. So please, can I have a minute of your time? Okay. I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about the sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria and in Enugu?
Not really wonderful because it's stressing us. We have so many things that we're supposed to be doing at our places of work. Like some person is going to their marketplaces to earn their daily income, but you end up being at home useless and not making anything out of it. So it's not really encouraging, and that's what leads some of our youth into juvenile delinquency. Discover that our youths are now breaking the laws, becoming bandits and all these things, and we are still fighting against it. Whereas we have lots of unemployment in our societies and we expect them to still be around trying to fend for themselves. How do they now go about it? So it's really not encouraging.
Okay. So how do you want the government to resolve it? How will you tell the government? How do you want them to resolve this issue?
They should know what to do because they are elders. If a child like me can tell them what to do, whereas they know exactly what to do, they should create employment for these young people. Because even some of the schools that we now attend, it's as if every session they increase their school fees. So how will the poor masses now go into education? Whereas we are saying that education is the bedrock of whatever. Now, so how do we now enroll for some of us that their parents are not well to do in the society? So they should create employment and as well see how to reduce the school fees that is being paid in schools. I think by so doing, there is no child that we say that he or she doesn't want to become responsible in life. And so they should see what to do about it. I think by so doing, it will reduce the level of insecurities, insurgencies, and all these kidnappings and what have you in the society. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So good afternoon. I want to ask you a question. So how do you feel about the sit at home in eastern part of Nigeria in Enugu?
Well, sit at home has been there. We don't know what to do about it, so we just have to accept it the way it is. But I feel that of tomorrow, the speculations I'm hearing about sit at home tomorrow, I feel people should be allowed to go about their daily activities. Personally, I don't really like it. But the one of Monday, I'm okay with it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no problem. So do you think the government should resolve it, or you're just okay with it?
They should resolve it.
They should resolve it,
They
right?
should, yeah.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, Daddy. Good afternoon, sir. Please, can I have a minute of your time? Please, I want to ask you a question. What do you think about the sit at home in Enugu, in the eastern part of Nigeria? What do you think about the sit at home?
Who are you?
Look, I'm Aina Miracle. I'm a YouTuber, a media personality.
Okay. The visit at home has come to stay.
Okay.
We are all Igbos.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And what they are asking for
Yes.
is normal.
Okay.
So for us, if the federal government wants you to stop, then they know the right thing to do. Then they leave that young man there.
Okay.
Okay. The court has asked the federal government to release the man, and I don't know why they are still holding him.
Okay.
So if the situation should continue, all of us will stay this way, we will remain this way
Okay.
until they do the needful, which is to release the young man. Because the court, they said, is the last hope for the poor. Okay? So since the court has given the order for him to be released, he should be released.
Okay.
That is my own take. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Daddy, good afternoon, sir. Please, can I have a minute of your time? Okay, I want to ask you a question. What do you think about the sit at home? How do you feel about sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria and in Enugu?
Well, I don't think it's a reasonable thing that we are doing because it's actually hampering the economy of the southeast, especially in Enugu, which we know to be a civil servant city. So it's really not a nice thing.
So how do you want? Okay, how do you want the government to resolve it?
Well, the government should know better. But if you ask me, I think they have to dialogue with IPOB to find a lasting solution to the situation.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, all is well. I want to ask how you feel about sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Since this nonsense started, it has been a terrible case on the Easterners.
Okay.
I was just off the phone with a friend, and she made mention of having another sit at home tomorrow.
Okay.
It's actually nothing to write home about. Um, it's actually eating deep in Southeast economy. Seriously, at times some people feed their family based on their day-to-day returns. They are not paid salary, nobody paid them wages, but whatever they hustle for a day. Like today, you sit at home, some shops are not open, markets didn't open. Some KK people that are riding out of duress that they cannot actually stay at home. If they do stay at home, their family will stay hungry. The barrow pushers, the hawkers, and so many people are suffering. And funny enough, the government are not actually feeling the impact of this said sit at home because it's not affecting any of them in any way. The pharmacies are the ones suffering. On Fridays, on Saturdays, on Sundays, the government officials, all of them will just jet out of Southeast. What exactly is the reason for the sit at home? Why are we still observing sit at home in Southeast?
So how do you want the government to resolve it? What will you say? What's your take?
I believe the sit at home, number one, is not enforced by the government. All right, but government have a greater role and a greater part to play. If the state is fully secured by armed forces, the police, the army, whatsoever measures they used to take to make sure that their citizens are secured, everybody will come out and do their day-to-day businesses. People are in their houses because of fear. Do you understand? Stray bullets may hit anybody. You don't know who is who. All right. If at times some people you be having issues with, we wait for you on sit at home day just to hit you. We will time it unknown people. Okay.
So guys, we are done asking people questions and you guys have seen their opinion about the sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria and in Enugu to be precise. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share. See you in my next video. Bye.